Good afternoon. Welcome to day 380 at the EMA office, where we're joined with the guru of the MassVac site, Mila Blanford, and we appreciate you joining us today, and Chairman Kern. And Mila, you have some numbers for us today and some information on how the site's going.
Sure. So today is Sunday, March 28th, and we have 17 new positive tests out of a total of 717 for the day. The age range of positive individuals is in their teens to in their 90s. County positivity rate is at 2.4%, with the 7-day rolling average at 4.3%. Regional positivity was at 3.4 on March the 25th. And good news today is we have 0 new deaths. Countywide, we have conducted a total of 311,426 tests, consisting of 29,287 positives, 282,139 negatives. Total number of deaths to date is 469, and condolences to those families. To date, the number of individuals who have completed their 10-day isolation period is 28,443. Statewide, we've tested a total of 20,134,295. Total positive is 1,237,828, and that's an increase of 2,250 since yesterday. Total deaths to date is 21,251, and that's an increase of 23 since yesterday. For St. Clair County hospitalization numbers, we have a total of 27 COVID-related hospitalized patients in St. Clair County. Regionally, we're at 54. Within St. Clair County, we have 3 patients on ventilators, and regionally, we're at 4. For congregate care settings, announcing new cases only. For Cedar Trails, we have 1 new case. And we do need to make a change for St. Paul's Home. We need to remove 1 case to do incorrect reporting. For testing, we want people to continue to be tested in the community. Know your status before you go, especially with those family functions coming up for the holidays. We have the mall. They've reduced their hours. They're Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 to 4. We have CVS, Walgreens, and there are some other options at HHS Medical Group, and that's on Greenmount Commons Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you can check their website for details. Like Herb said, we've got another good day out at the fairgrounds. Beautiful weather. We still have open appointments. So please go to the county website, the COVID page, and you can register for vaccine. We're now open to all age groups over the age of 16. We're running Pfizer today. So if you need vaccine, please go out and check our website for appointments.
So 16 years and older, that's the only restriction.
For the Pfizer. Some of the other locations are running different types of vaccine. So some of those are 18 and older.
But beyond that, that's the only requirement.
You have to live or work in the state of Illinois.
Okay, you got it. Thank you, Mila. All right, let's take a look at the zip code report today. 62205 is up 1 to 639. 62208 up 1 to 1640. 62221 up 3 to 2,804. 62226 up 3 to 3,229. 62232 up 1 to 909. 62240 up 1 to 167. 62243 up 1 to 785. 62255 up 1 to 85. 62258 up 1 to 1,070. 62260 up 1 to 812. And 62269 up 2 to 3,293. 17 people came up positive in the county today out of 717 people tested, brings that daily county positivity down to 2.4%, which then brings our rolling average down to 4.3% today. Regional positivity remains static at 3.4%. Bond County called in at 1.4, Clinton County 2.5, Madison 4.6, Monroe 7.9%, Randolph 1.1%, St. Clair is at 3.2%, and Washington County is at 0%. Herb, the numbers are all looking pretty good. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we're vaccinating and just vaccinating and vaccinating. A great number of people have been vaccinated in the county, and that kind of creates a firewall against COVID. So let's continue to build that firewall and keep this immunity growing in the community.
And that's what we want to do. Just a couple of comments on here. Susan said, got my first vaccination today. Great operation. Thank you to all at the fairgrounds. Another one says, my 16-year-old granddaughter got her shot yesterday. I'm so very thankful. That means my immediate family, except for my 11-year-old grandson, is vaccinated. So that's what we're talking about, take the advantage of getting out there and getting it. And then Jean from Freeburg says, getting questions at the ESDA office as to when the J&J vaccine will be available in St. Clair County vaccination site and for what time period. Do we know?
We have had J&J out at the fairgrounds in the past. We do have it at our 330 West Main location, so if you go on the scheduler, we have them built out through Wednesday. Those appointments are full. When we post more, there will be some more J&J availability. So check back to that site, and you will be able to register.
Very good. There you go, Jane. That's your answer. You ask, and you shall get the answer right here from Mila. And go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, one more clarification. It was on the page. Somebody asked about weekend test options at the mall. The mall is still open on Saturdays, correct?
I believe it is, yes, from 8 to 4.
Yeah,
And then
Monday, Wednesday,
information-
Friday, and Saturday they kept
Yes.
that day.
Yeah. Sorry about that, I left it off.
No problem. Days and numbers, after 380 days, they all run together. And
That's
comments sometimes run together. But today is our question and answer day, and I am so happy to announce that we don't have a bunch of them today.
Okay,
So you can get back down and go to work.
that's right.
So Brian, if you would.
Yeah, Milo, the first question says, are there any cases of the new variants detected in our area so far?
None of them been reported by Illinois Department of Public Health.
Okay. Next question, we just touched on this a minute ago. Does the fairgrounds mass vaccination site still have Johnson & Johnson? And if so, is it a certain day that they should watch for?
No, just go to the website, like I said, and look, we have different clinics listed by location and type of vaccine. We will eventually run it again at the fairgrounds. But right now we have it in lower quantities, so we're running it out of our 330 West Main location, as well as some Moderna second doses that we're still processing through.
Okay, the next person says, will we need a booster? And has Pfizer or Moderna begun testing a booster? Thank you, Team St. Clair.
Thanks. So Pfizer are 2 shots 21 days apart, and the Moderna are 28. They're not necessarily considered the booster, so it's nothing beyond that 21 or 28-day second shot at this time.
The next person says, what is the current rule for wearing a face mask in stores in Belleville? We're making good progress, but we're not out of the woods.
Masks are still recommended for public areas, yes.
And one last one came in, Mila. It says, thanks for the great work, Team St. Clair. If someone living in St. Clair County received their vaccine in a different Illinois county, does that person's vaccine status count for the county of residency or the county of administration? And then should they call us if they needed to be added or removed from our list?
Okay. So when you receive vaccine in the state of Illinois, it's entered into iCare, which is a state registry. So they report out those numbers by county of residence. If you were on our vaccine alert notification form, that has been taken down now. And if you meet criteria so that you're 16 or above, you can just go and register for an appointment. So there are no other forms or lists, so to speak, to get on at this time.
I think their question was to the point of when it goes in that state registry, then so the state divides it up based on the address they put on their paperwork, correct?
Right. And so when you go to the state website of vaccine, it talks about residents vaccinated within a jurisdiction or a county.
Okay. So if they got their vaccine in Madison or Monroe County, they're still listed as
A
a
resident
St.
of
Clair
our
County
county.
resident that was vaccinated.
Yes.
Very good. All right, thank you, Mila. Chairman Kern, a question and a comment that came in for you. The first person said, thank you, Mark Kern and your team. The decision to open up 16 and older before April 12th is another example of your leadership and commitment to getting this virus under control.
So I appreciate any of that. But really, what we do here in St. Clair County, we keep track of the numbers. We're so close to it with the mass vaccination side that we then work with Illinois Department of Public Health. We tell them what we're seeing, and because we were seeing fewer and fewer people making appointments, we knew it was time to move on. They agreed with that, and Mila certainly worked with the Illinois Department of Public Health to get them to open up to the 16 and older grouping. So it's really, this is all a big team effort. It's Team St. Clair, and Team St. Clair works its way all the way to Springfield. So we're lucky that everybody listens and we work together and makes this process go as smoothly as it can. This is new to us, new every day, really. There are always things coming about. The question about the booster shot, we just don't know yet. We hope that we won't have to. I think it really is going to depend on the variants and how that continues to progress. Hopefully it doesn't. So we'll just continue to work together, and I appreciate those kind words.
Okay, and one question says, is there any idea when indoor dining for fast food restaurants will open?
So it already has opened. It's on a limited basis, limited capacities, based upon square footage, based upon the number of people that a facility can handle. There are limitations on the amount of standing room. I think what you're seeing, though, perhaps is a new way of doing business. Some fast food places may decide not to reopen the indoor dining, but right now they're allowed to. So hopefully that your favorite restaurant goes back to the way you want it to go. But it seems to us that maybe some may decide that it's better for them not to. But right now there are limitations, but there is no rule that says they can't reopen.
Thank you, sir. Director Simmons, one question that came in. Can you tell me if our business would like to donate a meal for the National Guard and staff working at the mass vaccination site? Who do we contact?
They can call us here at the EMA office. We will put you in touch with that process, how it works. We are pleased that somebody's out there thinking about doing that. We've had several businesses in the past do that. On our Fridays, we try to give the medical staff and the National Guard at the site a little Friday treat. So for those of the businesses that have done that and the individuals that have done that, we really appreciate that. So just call here and we'll work you through that process.
Okay. And last, just a couple comments came in. First person says, I just want to say I appreciate all that you guys do. I appreciate the daily briefings, everyone behind the scenes, and I appreciate how well organized the mass vaccination site is run at the fairgrounds. I appreciate all that everyone has been doing for well over a year. Thank you. And the second person said, I've been following these briefings daily. Each day you've broadcasted, I've been on. I've listened to all the great comments and the negative ones in the past. I've listened to the many questions each Sunday asked over and over. I just want to say that one great job done by all of you. For those that complained about the way you fought against the virus, I hope they now appreciate the job the staff has done for all of us. Thank you again.
Well, thank you for those comments. We appreciate that. And it's been 380 days of, yes, a fight against this invisible enemy. As you all know, we're preaching to the choir. A couple more comments come in. Doug Jameson said, vaccinated Friday, well-run operation. Noella said, my 24-year-old gets his first shot tomorrow. Once he's vaccinated, our family is fully vaccinated. Well, thank you all, and that's what we're here for. Needles in the arm is how we are going to lock this virus in the closet and keep it away forever and ever and ever. So go to our sites, the health department or the EMA site, sign up. It's real easy, 16 and older, and we will get you scheduled, and we will get this thing done and get it behind us. So Mila, again, the National Guard, your staff, everybody down there, I like the thought of we're starting to ease our way to the end of that tunnel. And I know when we talk, we can sit here and hypothetically say what we're thinking when that's going to be, but we're going to wait until you tell us.
Well, that's what the numbers will tell us.
And we have a lot of available capacity. So call in, let's get this vaccine. You've got time to not only get the first dose, but the second dose at the fairgrounds. It's easy, it's simple, it's in your car. It's really the way to go. So let's get everybody vaccinated, and we'll get this community to where we can open up. We can decide that things will be as normal as they possibly can be, which really should be pretty close to the way we were before this all took place.
380 days ago.
380 days ago.
And so we're ready, and I know each and every one of the Team St. Clair members out there that have been helping us spread the word for 380 days is waiting for that day. So tell your friends, tell your family members, go get the shot. It doesn't hurt, believe me. You stay in your car. You can see some of the comments on here, people talking about how easy it is. Well-oiled machine, as they say. So we'll be back with Cindy in a few moments to translate this into our Spanish communities, and then we'll be back tomorrow for day 381. Everybody have a good evening.
On behalf of the O'Fallon, Shiloh, and Greater Belleville Chambers of Commerce, we ask you to wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. By doing these 3 simple things, you will be supporting our businesses, all who have had a difficult year. and they need your support now more than ever. The business community understands the risk to our customers, and we want to present them with the safest environment possible. Whether you are able to shop in store, order online, dine outside, order to go, or call for curbside pickup, it is time we all come together. Together, we will stand strong.
Buenas tardes, hoy tuvimos a Myla Bamper del Departamento de Salud que nos informó los nuevos casos del condado de St. Clair County, que son 311,426 personas examinadas, con un incremento de 717 nuevos exámenes de ayer, con 29,287 casos positivos, con 17 nuevos casos, hombres y mujeres entre la edad de 10 a 90 años, con 282,139 casos negativos, con 469 muertes. Y 28,443 personas han completado la cuarentena de 10 días. Los números estatales son 20,134,295 personas examinadas, con 1,237,828 casos positivos, con un incremento de 2,250 nuevos casos de ayer, 21,251 muertes, con un incremento de 23 nuevas muertes de ayer. Y en los hospitales de St. Clair County tenemos a 27 hospitalizadas y 3 en ventiladores. En la región tenemos a 54 hospitalizadas y 4 en ventiladores. Y hubo cambio en las clínicas a plazo largo en Cedar Trails de Freeburg con un nuevo caso y St. Paul's Home con un caso menos. Y hoy marcaron de los códigos postales con casos positivos que son 62205, 639 casos con aumento de 1, 62208, 1640 casos con aumento de 1, 62221, 2804 casos con aumento de 3, 62226, 3229 casos con aumento de 3, 62232, 909 casos con aumento de 1, 62240, 167 casos con aumento de 1 caso, 62243, 785 casos con aumento de 1 caso, 62255, 87 casos con aumento de 1 caso, 62258, 1070 casos con aumento de 1 caso, 62260, 812 casos con aumento de 1 caso, 62269, 3293 casos con aumento de 2 casos. Y en la región 4 estamos al 4.3% y en el condado estamos al 2.4% de casos positivos. Y hoy tuvimos una sesión de preguntas y la primera pregunta a Myla Blanford del Departamento de Salud fue si en el condado de St. Clair County han reportado el nuevo variante del virus y la respuesta es que todavía no sabemos y no se ha reportado. La segunda pregunta fue si el condado tiene la vacuna de Johnson & Johnson y la respuesta es que sí, los días que tienen la vacuna están reportadas en la página del condado del Departamento de Salud. Y se les recuerda que cualquier persona de la edad de 16 años en adelante se puede vacunar, solo se tiene que registrar en la página del condado y usted puede hacer la cita y ellos les hablan cuando ya esté disponible. Y finalmente se les recomienda que todos sigan usando cubrebocas. Muchas gracias.